in Flight Simulator 2024. We're just trying it out, and we will be flying the um, Piper Cherokee, and we're just gonna try out a few things because honestly, this is my first time flying 2024, and I already like it because we can do an actual walk around instead of using the camera to do the walk around, because in 2020 I was using the camera to just walk around. I had Chase Plane as my mod, so I was, walking around with it. But here we go. We'll just look at some textures right here. I mean, my PC is not the best, so just bear with me. So far it's looking good. I like how everything realistic is looking it is, and we can even get on, like, go down, see. And then this are the 3 exhausts, because this is a Piper Dakota. So far it's looking great. Nice walk around feature, the London lights, everything is looking nice. I really enjoy it. And then this is interactive as well. And one thing I also found out is the ailerons are also interactive. I will recommend this game, it's just that I will miss the modifications I made in 2020 with all the aircraft that I had. So yeah, I mean, I still have 2020, but I'm just trying it 2024 out. So yeah, so this is the walk around feature, and so today we'll just be doing we'll do like circuit stuff. So we'll just do takeoffs and landings. So we'll do a short field takeoff and landing, as well as a soft field takeoff and landing, and then we'll do an engine failure, and then we'll try the PC-12 as well. Do the same thing in the PC-12, and then another one in the King Air. So we'll try all those aircrafts. For now we'll just have fun, and bear with me if I crash. So I mean, we'll just try to make all of them as smooth as we can, and all the Londons as smooth as we can, But yeah, so far so good. It's great. It's looking great. So we'll just take this off, take off the chocks, and then take off the pedo cover, and then it looks like everything is fine. So yeah, the walk around is good. We'll do it in a Piper. I don't necessarily I prefer Piper, but not Cessna, but that's why I'm doing it in Piper. So once you open the door, you can get in, either that or Control C. So there it is. So we have everything going on. And so we're doing a soft field. So we're doing a soft field first. Soft field landing and takeoff first. Then we do the short field second. And the soft field is like you're taking off continuously. You're not necessarily stopping, which is quite different from short field. Short field you stop, but in all things, I think the takeoff process might be the same. So yeah, so just let's begin and let's get going. So we'll start with the battery, and then the fuse selector. We'll select it to left for now, and then fuel pump. Not enough fuel pressure, or whatever. Just do the mixtures. Turn on the pitot heat just a little bit. Prime 1, 2, and then we'll start it if it's. Oh well. Okay, so we started the engine. I mean, we don't necessarily need to do a run up. So we'll bring it down to 1,000 RPM. Don't necessarily need to do a run up, but it's fine. So there it is, and the sound. I mean, it sounds a little bit, sounds a little bit accurate, but it's fine. So now we'll just do the soft field takeoff. So that's 2 notches of flaps, and then we'll get going. So we release the parking brakes and just do a right turn. Okay, so let's see what runway is being recommended today, because there's 2 runways. Sorry, there's 1 runway but 2 sides. So we can just go to the flight planner, and then you will like go here and get the runway, and it's saying runway 30 is recommended, which is fine. And we have winds 5 knots and 3030, which is good. I mean, we have a good amount of pressure. So runway 30 is that way. So we're just gonna go that way, turn around in full continuous motion without taking off, and then yeah, we're good. I just want to increase the brightness a little bit. It seems a little bit dark. I don't know. Probably because of the clouds, but it's fine. So now we'll get going. I'll just release the parking brakes. So soft field, we'll just pretend like we're on grass or gravel or a non-smooth surface, like anything that's not paved. So meaning no brakes. Yeah, we can't do any braking, so that means it's full aft aileron. So we're pretending like we're going on grass. Yeah, and then we'll just, I mean, because it's soft field, we'll just be on the 500 foot marker right here. No, I guess we'll just brake just because we're going a little bit fast, but no stopping, full continuous motion. So once we're done with the turn, full power, and then we get going. That's a little bit normal. Then we'll get into ground effect. I'll just keep going. Then positive rate, flaps in stages, flaps 1, and now we can just climb to, like by and trim for 89. Yep. Okay, so it's a bit better. So we're trimmed for 89, so then we can start our turn. Good. I do not know the circuit height over here, so I mean, I'll just climb to any height I want. Yeah, pretty much this is a good height. You can just reduce the power. So now we'll go in for a soft field landing. It's pretty much the same, but it's just like you're doing a wheelie on the runway, which is a bit tough. And apparently right around 50 feet, just increase the power a little bit. So we'll do exactly that. Which is fine. Alright, so we are 90 degrees. And then we can just reduce the airspeed to flap operating range. Just slow down a bit. 1, 2. Okay, so we have 2 notches of flaps. And we'll start our base turn. I'll just go power idle so that we descend a little bit quicker. Something like that. And then we'll just line ourselves up for runway 30. And then we'll trim for 60 knots. As we're turning final, just last notch of flaps. Add a little bit of back pressure. The aircraft is still descent, so even though we're a little bit high, yeah, is trimming for 60. Pretty much, yeah. So here's good. Just kind of our aiming point is still the numbers, and then our touchdown zone, because it's soft field, right, we'll just use the entire runway, right? So my aiming point is around the numbers, and my touchdown zone is after the 1,000-foot marker. So still aiming for the numbers, still at 80 knots, but still a bit too fast. So I'll just bleed a little bit of airspeed on the round out. Alright, so round out. I'm a little bit off center line, so now I'm bleeding airspeed. I mean, it's fine. I was supposed to add a little bit of power, but I forgot. Okay. Not bad, but I should have added a little bit of power, so that kind of ruined the whole thing. Well, I mean, we just add brakes, and then we'll go to the other side. We'll not like necessarily go all the way to the end of the runway, because now we're doing a short field takeoff. So we'll just do 2 notches of flaps. Yep, so that's 2 notches of flaps right there. And then but soft field, instead of taking off right away in continuous full motion, we'll hold the brakes full power, wait till it's around 23 RPM, like that's down here, 23 RPM, and then we'll release the brakes, and then we get going. So we'll just do it from here. We'll rotate around 15 knots, which is around here. So we'll just get going. Then we'll hold it right here. I know I'm still off the center line, but it's whatever. So full power. Alright, good. That was fast. Release back pressure a bit. No, rotated too early. Okay, I'm gonna get in ground effect. Then obstacle clearance. We've reached our 50-foot, past our 50-foot marker. But I want to still stay in best angle of climb. I'm gonna climb a little bit. Now I can pitch for best rate of climb, which is here, around 80 knots. And I can start making my turn. Sorry, 7980 is fine. Yeah, so this is fine. Positive read, flops up. We're supposed to have sent it up a long time ago, but it's fine. So now we're coming back and we're doing a short field landing. So we'll land on the 1,000-foot marker, which is about here, and then we should stop before this taxiway. That's how short we should be. So we'll land probably around here and stop before that taxiway. So yeah, hopefully it goes as planned. So here's good. We forgot our landing lights, but it's fine. Now, I don't know why ice is building up on the wings right now, but yeah, it's fine. Okay, so 190. We're like 45 degrees away from the runway, so I can just slow down. Alright, 2 notches of flaps. 1, 2. Make our base turn. I think there's a little bit of mist coming in, I guess, or freezing stuff. So I'll just turn that on. Yeah, 79 is perfect. Then after this one, we'll try an engine failure and see how it behaves. And just look at how it behaves, you know, the usual. Alright, full flap. I'm gonna slow down to 60 knots, so I'll just do power idle right here. Just have a little bit of back pressure so that the airspeed drops and bleeds away to about 60 knots. Because we want to come in slow. You know, I'm gonna hold it steady, like right here. I don't know, but this Piper really performs well. Exactly like the realistic one. My aiming point is now the touchdown zone. It's not the numbers anymore. And then my touchdown zone is like a few feet away from the 1,000-foot marker. But I'm still coming in too fast, so once we touch down, I'll dump the flaps and then apply pressure to the brakes. And the runway is a bit sloped, uphill sloped, so it's a bit interesting. Okay, so round out, level off. Alright, flaps up. And then full brakes. I'm going to pass the taxiway, but it's fine. Okay, there you go, it worked. Alright, so that was a short field landing. So now we'll just do a normal takeoff. Alright, so now it's time to do the engine failure. So just climb, I mean, to the same kind of altitude that we had earlier. So I'll just pitch for best rate of climb right now. Okay, and then hold it there. Because of the ice, I guess it's affecting the wind, the lift characteristics of the aircraft. But I think it just went off because I don't see any ice. Okay, it's also off the tail, which is good. So I'm gonna keep climbing. Right here is perfect. I know on downwind you're not supposed to be climbing, but for you know, fun purposes, I just want to climb and hold it there. Just keep it right there. And I'll hold it, then trim. So good. Now we are in cruise. Just check for carb icing. No carb icing. Can you imagine carb icing in the simulator? That'll be a bit interesting. Okay, so there it is. Alright. So now, okay, now is a good time. Yeah, which is good. Alright, so I'll trim for 79. Wait, oh, perfect. But I'll start turning to the runway right now. I'll try not to trade altitude for airspeed, because that could be dangerous. Do one turn, just so that I do not descend too quickly. So I'm just holding it right there. Okay, there's the runway. Will we make this? Yeah, we will. We're definitely making that. We're high enough. Alright, I'll just do one notch of flap. Slow the aircraft down a bit. Just have it from the outside view, get a privilege of a smooth landing, just to see how it looks like when you have an engine failure. Okay, full flaps at this point. Alright. Then we just level off. Hold it there. I mean, not bad. Smooth. Alright, awesome. So that is good. And then we'll taxi to the you know, to the ramp, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, taxi to the ramp and go from there. So just give me a minute. One thing I like about 2024 is you don't have to add any mods to have you know, dust particles on like, you know, fly from the aircraft. So like something like this, don't need to add mods for that, which is good, because in 2020 I had to modify that. I don't know why they did not add it, you know. So yeah, once we get there, we'll switch over to the PC-12 and do the same thing in the PC-12. Alright, so now we are in the King Air. Whoops, we're in the PC-12. Yep, pretty much the single engine version of the King Air. So I mean, this aircraft is slightly bigger and should have a better gliding distance. there's a mission with this aircraft, I'll actually try it and then see how best I perform. Yeah. Alright, so full continuous motion. No stopping. The nose gear still up, center line. Then we rotate. Rotation was so smooth, the tire was still touching the pavement, which is cool. Also gear up. And it flaps up. Now trim. Then we can start making our turn. And this is not the Piper, so I can reduce the power a little bit. Pretty much around here. Bro, why is ice always release the back pressure a little bit. Then we rotate. Ground proximity. It's fine. Alright, gear up. Flaps up. Alright, and we'll do a short field landing on this aircraft. But this aircraft is a stall aircraft, so I mean, it shouldn't be much of a problem. So we're just gonna do that. Then after that, we'll do the engine failure, and then we'll move on to the King Air. Alright, so this is a little bit too high, but it's fine. Just slow down. Just hold it right there. Alright, so we can start our descent to gear down and slow down a bit so that we don't get any flap over speed warning. Okay, that's good. That's one. Throttle. Trim is a bit too much. Yep. So now we're going to do the engine failure. Let's see how this aircraft behaves with a failed engine. Just wait a bit. We might get another proximity warning. Yep. Yep. Alright, good. Flaps up. Alright, we can start our turn. Let's see if there are any shades up here. Oh, no shades. Oh well. It's fine. But this looks like I'm in like a tiny jet, which is cool. You know, funny enough, I've never flown the Cirrus jet. Maybe I might fly one of these, you know, one of those tiny aircraft. Alright, so we're high enough, which is good. So this should be fine. Alright. So this is good. So that's the runway right there. I like it high like this, that way I'm able to make it quickly because the pressure was still on the wings. We hadn't released the pressure off the wings to the tires. So yeah, it's fine. Okay, so now to the King Air. So now we're in the King Air. This aircraft actually looks taller than I thought, which is cool. This is very cool. Let's see if we can go under. Nope, you can't. That's the landing gear. That's the brakes. I mean, in 2020, I had modded it in such a way the tires looked more grounded, and this was more at a wider angle. So it's like it went from here to like here, and then it came down like that, and the strut was lower, so it looked more realistic. And then the main gear was left the same way. But in 2024, it looks different. It looks, you know, like, you know, the details are different slightly. So yeah, we'll see. We'll practice with this. So that's not the aileron. So this is okay. That's cool. This is the ailerons, which is good, and the flaps. Ooh, okay. That's new. That's new. Suitcase. Okay. That is not in 2020. I'm liking this so far. Okay, so the control services, that is not in 2020 either, that string. So this is like the real stuff, the real deal. Oh, it looks like I just took off the stuff. Annoying, unfortunate. But it's fine. I'm gonna be using this more often. But it's too bad I can't use the Pro Line setup. The Pro Line setup is the cockpit mod I had in 2020. So, which made the King Air look more, you know, corporate looking, but it's fine. And then over here, that's where the vents go in to, you know, like fill in the cabin over here, and then the boots are here as well. Let's see. Okay, good. It's not interactive. I was like, oh, that would be nice. And then there's the London lights. So great. I didn't mean to do that, but okay. And then we have our brakes over here. Looking good. You're looking good. A lot of stuff, but good. All right, but we can now get in the aircraft and get going. So we're gonna try a normal circuit. We're gonna do the same thing as we did in the PC-12 and the Piper. Short field. I mean soft field first. Takeoff and landing. Short field takeoff and landing. And then a single engine failure, and then we'll do a dual engine failure, and then that will be it. All right, so now we'll start at the aircraft the usual way we do. So master panel, we'll have that set up, and then we'll just turn on. No, we don't need that. And then we have this on. So normally our batteries and everything it's right here. So we just turn that on. Yeah, sounds like the 2020 default. Yuck. Anyways, we'll turn on the nav beacon, and then I mean, these are fine. The actuators in 2020 were working, but it's fine. We'll turn these on. Engine anti-ice so that we don't get any ice. We'll just arm these, and then we'll start the right engine. Okay, so right engine. Just go full forward. Then introduce fuel. This is good. I mean, you know, we'll just turn on the avionics right now. Yuck. Bruh, I don't know. I just like the Pro Line better. Okay, so now that we have engine 1 running, we can get rid of this. Ooh, parking brake is not set. Give me a sec. Okay, good. So now we have parking brake set. Alright, so now time to start engine 1. So this can go off. This can start. So there is engine 1. Waiting. In the meantime, we'll just trim flaps too.
I mean, just see the whole D10.
Oh, that's it. So we'll just do one notch of flaps then. Yeah. We can turn this off. Okay. Ooh, forgot to initiate fuel. Great. We just have to start the whole process again. Okay, waiting. Then we'll just do a quick left turn because we're more likely not to go in the dust. But even if we do go in the dust, we just apply soft fuel takeoff. Okay, and initiate fuel. There it is, the hot fumes. That's actually cool though. We do not have the engine gauges. Bruh, I wanna see some engine gauges. No, not necessarily. Here. No, I do not want this. Bruh, I'll figure this out later. Alright, so now we can just let that go. So now we can turn on our taxi lights. That's new. Okay. Alright, and then just leave the recog off, taxi light. Then we can like let go. Just do a sharp turn. The usual sound the King Air makes. Wide. Forgot how fast this aircraft goes. Just move it down here. So, like I mentioned earlier, it's a soft field. So now we'll just turn on the landing lights and the strobe. Ooh, too fast, too fast. Why is it going so fast? So soft field in continuous motion, we're not stopping, but I don't know, this aircraft is going too fast. Let me check the outside out and see what it looks like. so we're gonna make our turn. We'll figure out the engine gauges later. Then full forward. Nope. Turning too wide. Just have to keep applying the brakes then. Differential thrust. Oh, this is so different. Okay, now full mixturage and full power. Ooh, okay. Not how the other King Air behaved though. Wow, already in the air already? That's interesting. That's sick. We're already in the air already. That's too much. It defeats the whole purpose. So yeah, we'll just try it out. We'll just honestly at this point we'll just do a soft field landing. Sorry, short field landing. Now bring the props. No, the props full forward is good. Yeah, this is good. Just hold it there. Even though we may be slowing down, just trim a little bit. Okay, so I'm just gonna hold it there and just wait. Honestly, I'll bring the gear down. Stalling. Flaps. One notch of flaps, I guess. Because for this one, it's like there's a middle notch, and then there's down, and there's up. That's it, 3. Just 3. Which is crazy. So we'll trim a little bit. Then full flaps. Okay, that's good. So we're coming in very smooth. Our aiming point is the numbers, and then our touchdown is the 1,000-foot marker. So we're gonna do it the smooth way we know. Well, this is very much different. Not what I planned, but it's okay. For idle, just hold it there. Beta. Okay, good. I mean, that was awkward. Okay, fine. If this aircraft insists, then no problem. We'll do it. We'll do a short few takeoff from here. Ooh, it's not even letting me hold the brakes. We made it. Okay. Flaps up. Okay, now we'll just do one engine field, land it, then we'll do both engine field, land it, and then that will be all for today. So we'll just keep going. This is the first time flying the King, like me flying the King Air in 2024, which is fine. So yeah, hopefully we'll do more bush flights in this, and then yeah. So now we'll fill the right engine, and we'll just move the stuff. Like the right engine is officially filled. So I'm gonna start making a turn. I mean, we'll not make a serious bank or else the aircraft will go into a stall. So we'll not introduce the flaps yet. Just wait, be patient. That's the runway right there. So that's the dead engine. Okay, we'll just start with our gear down. One notch of flaps. Let's see how smooth we're gonna make this. We'll not use the reversers because we don't want to, you know, cause the aircraft to shift in one direction and get a runway excursion. Oh. Gonna make it a smooth landing. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Okay. The best we could. Center line, and we are good. So there it is, it's shutting down, I guess. I hope ice is not developing on that. Okay, let's see. Yep, there it is. So we're gonna now, like we're actually gonna start it up again, and then try to. So you know what? Just not to waste any more time, we'll just do a U-turn, take off in a tailwind, then we'll go over the field, and then come back downwind the other way that we normally came and do the engine failure. I mean, if you're confused, we'll just follow along. So just go here, and then start the engine. Just keep this one on high idle or whatever, and then we just wait. Yep, just waiting. Introduce fuel. This one is still good. I like how it's spinning like that, and then the heat is just blowing from there. So I wonder if there's heat, then why is this side always icing up? Huh? Make it make sense. Okay, good. Now we're Gucci. Okay, so we'll make sure can turn this off and let go. Just take off in the tailwind. Alright. Nah, this is very unrealistic. Just reduce the power a bit. Okay, so I'm gonna make it right. Flaps up. We're gonna do a teardrop, so we're gonna climb up in a circle. And then by the time we reach the height we want, we'll be overhead the field and then we're coming downwind and then land the aircraft. With both engines filled, of course. So there it is, right there. So we're gonna go overhead. We're gonna go overhead and then come downwind and then do the engine failure. So there it is. Let me try the wipers. You know what? Just to make it fun, I'm gonna make it rain a bit. See how it behaves when it rains. See how the wipers behave. Wipers aren't working. Oh well. Okay, so at this point we're very far beyond where we wanted to be. So we could just slow down here a bit. Can't find the airfield. I think that might be it over there. Check the map. Yeah, that's it over there. Oh yeah, that's it over there. Okay, so both engines have failed. Just put the nose down a little bit. Yo, this aircraft is not good with gliding at all. Oh no, we might not make it. Yeah, nah. Well, in that case, thank you very much for watching, and yeah, and see you next time. Wow, that's never happening again.